Hi, I'm Kimberly Larson. I'm the Hill County Health Department Public Health Director here in Havre, Montana, and I'm also an MPH student at the University of Montana. I'd like to thank all of you for being here today. This is my presentation on the book Dopesick by Beth Macy. And what I took away from the book was the amazing marketing strategies that Purdue Pharma put into place and how it really catapulted the use of OxyContin in the United States and has led to the opioid crisis that we have today. OxyContin was first introduced in 1996. This was, Purdue Pharma created it, and it was in anticipation of their patent on morphine expiring. They really wanted a pain-relieving drug that would be marketed for all pain, not just end-of-life care, as morphine was used. Once OxyContin was FDA approved in 1995, Purdue Pharma more than doubled their sales force in anticipation of having to push out all the information of OxyContin and to get that into doctors' offices and pharmacies. Some of their key strategies for marketing were to target certain communities within the United States, some that have very high labor workforces because those workers are usually in more pain than those of us who sit in offices from day to day. Also, they targeted those communities that have a lower economic growth at the moment. Another thing that they talked about a lot was the safety of their drug, and that less than 1% of people who use OxyContin, according to their prescription, will become addicted, according to Purdue Pharma. Another marketing strategy was to provide incentives for physicians and the reps of their sales force. Some of those incentives I like to call swag saturation. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on pens, binders, hats, pedometers, clipboards, wall hangers with the name OxyContin on it, so that everywhere physicians would go or nurses would go, they would see that word and they would remember that drug. Some of the more lucrative incentives they had for physicians were they bought them dinner, they took them on golfing trips, or they filled their tanks up with gas. For their sales reps, they did have a $20,000 cash prize, as well as luxury vacations that they provided for those people who were the best performers of the sales team. Some other marketing strategies were, once the pain as the fifth vital sign notion came on board, this really paved the way for OxyContin to be overprescribed to treat all of those who are in pain. Purdue Pharma capitalized on this by targeting the labor workforce and communities and underscoring the safety of their product. Along with this, they talk about legitimate users of the product. So if you are a legitimate user, according to Purdue Pharma, you will not become addicted to OxyContin. It is those people who actively seek out addiction who do become addicted to their product, according to Purdue Pharma. Another strategy is to have celebrities pose in ads and kind of glamorize the OxyContin drug to show what type of life you can have while on these drugs. And they gave out 15,000 copies of a video called "I Got My Life Back, Patients in Pain Tell Their Stories." And it's all about how OxyContin has saved their life and given them their life back, basically. So as you could see, the marketing strategies really did work. The sales for OxyContin grew from $48 million in 1996 to $1.1 billion in 2001. Of course, with the good always comes the consequences of such effective marketing. And by 2004, OxyContin had become the leading drug of abuse in the United States. According to this timeline, you can see kind of the evolution of OxyContin. In 1995, it was FDA approved, all the way down to 2018, where 23 states are now suing Purdue Pharma because of their deceptive marketing, and which has led to the opioid crisis in the United States right now. So the book Dopesick did a really good job of explaining the perfect storm that Purdue Pharma has created. Their messaging deceived doctors and patients alike. They targeted the most vulnerable communities and had a lot of money to throw at their strategies. Purdue Pharma's masterful marketing has pushed the United States into an opioid crisis that kills thousands of people each year. Thank you.